What's up? It's your girl Bree back with No Lazy Bones magazine, and we here with PVG Bo. Nice to meet you. I'm excited to be here to give a little exposure on Bo and where you came from, what you're about, your music, just everything. Just diving into you a little bit. So first off, tell us how you feeling.
I'm feeling pretty good today, you know what I mean? Even though it ain't Friday, but I'm feeling pretty good today, you know what I mean? Yeah,
okay.
Feel good.
Okay, I would actually like to know, how did you come up with the name PVG Bo? Where does that come from?
That's PVG, that's abbreviation for Picketville.
Picketville.
It used to be called something else. The G stood for something else, but we can't say that no more because that shit get you indicted. But
okay.
I changed the G to Gorillas. So
okay.
PVG stands for Picketville Gorilla.
Okay, Picketville Gorilla Bo. And Bo, that's the childhood name.
Yeah, that's a name that my mama said she heard my grandma calling my daddy that one day when she was pregnant with me. So she stole it and gave me a nickname.
Yeah. Okay, PVG Bo. Okay, and
it's actually Bobo.
Bobo.
Yeah.
But she only call you Bobo. Your family.
Yeah, everybody call me Bobo. I shorten it.
Yeah.
You know, I call my son that now. So.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm Bo. He Bobo.
Okay. Bobo. Okay, Bobo. I'm gonna call you Bo though. I'm gonna call
you
PVG Bo.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell us a little bit about Jacksonville. Like, you growing up, you know, where you're from and why you decided to carry that into your name. Because some people, you know, they don't want to carry their name or, you know, where they're from. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Growing up in Jacksonville, my mama them, my whole side of the family from Pickett, you know what I'm saying? And my daddy from Lackawanna. But grew up in Pickettville all my life, born and raised out there. Moved to Cleveland we stayed out there like 10 years. It was rough growing up out there, but shit, I handle my own. Everybody out there know me from knocking niggas' ass out. So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Both sound like a name. Like, you be knocking niggas out.
Yeah. Everybody know how I handle my business though. But Jacksonville, moved around a few times. Moved to Moncrief, Murder Avenue. You know what I mean? Shout out to them niggas over there on 22nd. You know what I mean?
Okay, north side, baby.
Yeah, north side for sure.
Okay. So how did you get into music?
I always had a passion for it. You know, ever since I was young, I always wanted to do something with it. You know what I mean? But I just picked it up one day, a long time ago. I used to rap a long time ago, but I stopped for obvious reasons. I just always had a passion for music though.
So when you was younger, you would like write and stuff like that? Or did you do more like freestyling?
Nah, I always been a writer. My stepdad, shout out to Ernest Green, you know what I mean?
Shout out to Ernest Green, man.
Yeah, shout out to Ernest Green, man. He all the kids to be out there in Pickett playing and man, to make me sit down and write. Work on my letters, you know what I mean? Like
that's what's up.
So that turned me into a writer, you know what I mean? And I love to write. I got a passion for writing. I'm a real poet, for real.
Yeah. I definitely know. Just being introduced to your music from our executive producer, Nick, back there.
Shout out to Nick.
Nick
made it.
Nick definitely put me on your music.
Yeah.
I would say, just as a listener, just giving my rawest feedback, because I don't really listen to like rap too much. Yeah. So if somebody is playing rap around me and I don't feel the need to turn it off, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
You're doing all right.
Good,
so
good.
I like the fact that it was able to reach me just as a woman anyway. You know, we like, you know, girly. I like a little hood. I ain't gonna lie. I like a little hood, little mix. Yeah. But for sure, I can step up and say that it definitely is something that I listen to on a daily. So
I appreciate it.
Your writing and your journey, and Mr. Ernest got you a long way.
Yeah, you got me on the way.
Got you a long way.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. How do you feel about juggling being a merchant seaman and the music?
That's one of the most I love that question because it's hard, man, and anybody that want to do that way, I could tell you, when you time out there on that water, when you're out there on that water, that's your time of, solitary. You by yourself, you're at peace, and you can think, you can get creative out there. So that's the plus side about that. But as far as missing them kids, and you know what I'm saying, it's just hard to be gone away from my music, but it's hard to be here and be away from my money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's hard to juggle, but sacrifice, necessary sacrifice.
Do you find yourself writing? Like, are you able to write on the water?
That's when I write the most.
Okay.
When I write the most. I make time for that. Yeah.
That's good. Do you find any struggles with music while you're out there?
Yeah. It get to the point where, because I've been doing this shit by myself for the last couple of years. So, I've been on a self journey. So I do everything. I'm taking care of the business side of it. You know what I mean? Shout out to me. I'm definitely doing
Shout out to you.
Yeah. I'm definitely doing that on my own. I'm starting to have a little help with it now though, but yeah, I come to some roadblocks a lot.
Yeah. Okay, I respect the transparency. I know you mentioned your kids being away from your kids. How do they feel about your music?
They love it. They my biggest fans.
That's good.
I actually, when I leave the studio, I go straight home and let them hear the rough copy before anybody hear it. And
that's what's up.
They give me the yeah and nay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't really get I don't get too many nays from them. Yeah. They honest too. Kids don't lie. They say you're ugly.
That's true. Especially with the music. I think their music nowadays, I don't know what the youngest is, but just nowadays the music is just different for them. It's cool, but it's very different. And just getting a yeah from a teen is you're doing your thing. So that's you up too right now.
Yeah.
You got the ladies and you got the kids.
I'm winning.
You winning.
I'm championship good.
Yeah, you winning. You winning for sure. You winning. Would you say you have a target audience?
I'm more like on the pop side of things. You know what I'm saying? I want the world for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the world. It ain't really no target audience because I can write about anything.
Yeah. Yeah. I done heard a few different things. So that's true. Yeah.
I really don't have an audience though.
Okay, just everybody, whoever vibing.
I want them old people bad though.
Okay. Why the old people?
Cause they don't, like you say, you don't really listen to rap or none of that. That's how they feel about, I don't want them to. I want them to.
Yeah.
I want them to.
I think for more so for older people, it's definitely about what you're saying. If you can catch them with what you're saying, you got them.
Yeah.
So,
my grandma called my mama one day and said, "You heard, Bo? You know he making music."
But what she said?
Yeah, I know that, mama. Why you think I don't know that? Oh, I ain't know that. My grandma is a devout Christian. You know what I mean? She don't listen to rap at all.
Yeah.
Just hearing her voice on the phone, I could tell she was smiling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's good. That's awesome for me.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Oh, you should make us some, especially not necessarily. It don't have to be Christian, but just something that's respectable that they can consume.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that'd be good.
That's a good idea.
I think that'd be good. Yeah, I like stuff like that too. Yeah. I'm trying to separate from secular music, so and I like your music, so it's kind of like if you give us a little mix,
I can do that.
Okay. Yeah. I heard that.
I can do that.
What can we expect from you in the future? Like, you got anything you're working on? Any new songs?
Yeah, I got a project coming out right now. Should be out on the 21st of this month.
Okay. Shout out to you.
Yeah. The Neighborhood Savior. You know what I mean? Little EP.
Okay.
The single dropping this weekend. Popped out looking good. They've been waiting on that.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go and get it to them.
Yeah. You did any visuals or like leaks or anything like that?
Yeah. I done did a little. They got a little sneak peek of what's gonna go on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the hot dog looking good.
Yeah.
A little sneak peek.
I know you just recently did a performance. How was that for you?
Yeah. Shout out to South Block Party. You know what I mean? It was epic for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's in my neighborhood, in front of my family, in front of everybody that I love. You know what I mean? They finally got a chance to see me in action for real when they can't make the shows or whatever. So that was good. And then, you know, most of the city was out there, so they got a chance to see. People. They got a chance to see what was going on.
Yeah.
You know, people like to see themselves in videos too, so you know what I mean? That was good.
Yeah.
That was good that Nick came out there with the drone and everything.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to my main man, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah. It was definitely packed. I saw it. You did a great job. How do you feel about performing overall? Is that new for you?
I used to rap a long time ago when I used to do shows. I done did a show at the Prime Osborne before.
Okay.
But getting back into it, it was kind of like, they gonna respect it. You know what I mean? You know, nigga getting a little older, but I'm gonna make motherfuckers respect me regardless.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it. I like to entertain people anyway. So
yeah. I want to swing back around on you got a hit, Nobody Died Today. I think that's one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. I think it's definitely a city staple. What inspired you to write that in particular?
Two things. Just thinking about, you know, the times when don't nobody die in Jacksonville and you don't hear no news about nobody dying, and that'd be a good ass day. You know what I mean? And the other one was Ice Cube. Shout out to Ice Cube. You know what I mean? The song he made a long time ago. The day was a good day. I just wanted to do something like that for Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For Jacksonville in particular, but for Florida, for the South. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So how do you feel about Street Juice? Street Juice TV. They did a feature with you unaware. They just posted your song, and it was Nobody Died Today in particular. What are your thoughts on that?
At first I was, you know, that's why they say don't read the comments and don't get into all that. You know, at first I let it get to me a little bit because, you know, people were saying that I was using the man and his daughter death and for clicks and all that, and that's nowhere near who I am, you know what I mean? And but I asked bro why he put it up there like that. He said that's how I'm feeling. This song made me feel like that today. And I said I ain't against it at all. You know what I mean? I ain't against it at all. Because motherfuckers need to stop getting these children involved.
Yeah, absolutely.
They mama ain't got no business in the morgue, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I would say if we can't really control, you know, we can't control what anybody puts on their social media platforms.
Right.
But I do respect you going to the person who's over the media and just like addressing it, because it could have been misinterpreted. People are gonna think what they want, but I think that's the importance of doing stuff like this, these interviews, us being able to do our own research and see this is what's going on with Bo, this is, you know, what's highlighted for him right now and how you feel about it, being able to speak on it. But I definitely respect your response and the way that it made him feel. It pretty much probably made a lot of people feel like that.
Probably made a lot of people feel like that. That's why I say, I mean, shout out to Street Juice, straight up. You know what I mean? Wasn't my idea, but I'm 100% with it.
Yeah.
100% with it.
And like you said, something you made for us, for Florida. The fact that it's reaching people out there. So
right.
I could definitely see this being a big thing for you. So congratulations on that.
I appreciate that.
Sometimes, you know, advertisements, marketing may have the wrong intention, but it still gets you put out there. And even the same way the bad people seen it, or people who had a negative connotation, good people seen it too. So
yeah, it was a lot of good comments. As well. So.
Yeah, shout out to Bo, man. Shout out to Bo.
Appreciate that.
Okay, do you have any advice for any upcoming artists? Because you were once young doing music. It's a lot of people in front and behind you. So what you have to say to the people?
The main thing is don't never let nobody tell you can't do something. You know what I mean? I don't care what it is. Pray. Talk to God about it. Don't talk to everybody about what you got going on. Just pop out and show niggas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's real. That's pretty much all I got to say about it. Just keep going. Keep going every day. Keep going.
Yeah.
Manifesting. The best feeling in the world is seeing your manifestation come true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the way a man can have a baby. You know, giving birth to what you've been thinking all this long time. Yeah.
That's real. I respect that. Do you feel like you've overcome any struggles as far as an artist? I know you said you stopped for a while, coming back in. Do you feel like you could have did anything different?
Yeah, I should have. Instead of taking on that load myself all this long time, I should have tried to build a team first. But you know, God works in mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying? So, I really wouldn't do nothing different because it's going exactly how God wanted it to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. How have you been pushing your music in particular, like outside of social media?
I'm getting back on the old school vibe. Shout out to Crystal. On the ship, she encouraging me to get back on that masterpiece shit. Like get out there out of your trunk. So I'm running around the city putting up posters. You know what I mean? And just word of mouth in it. You know what I mean? Doing it the old school way, and it's working.
Yeah.
People call me, I seen your post in the store, man. That's what's up.
I think people forget that we actually are people. We still we gotta get gas. We gotta get food. We gotta make stops. We gotta pick up our kids. It's a lot of things that we do in the actual world outside of social media.
Yeah.
And you can, hit a larger audience that way as well. So I like the fact that you're doing both, got a lot of support on social media, and then, like you said, you're getting out there in the streets too.
And then by me, being merchant seaman, I'm traveling the world for real, so you got to know I'm promoting myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to know that.
Yeah, that's good. Do you have any artists that are your favorite or anybody that you listen to?
Yeah, my all-time favorite is Tupac. You know what I mean?
Okay.
that's my all-time favorite, and Boosie. But as far as when you coming on down the charts, I like real music. I like real niggas, Cole P, niggas like Money Man. But I ain't all the time. It's pop though.
Yeah. Okay.
The younger generation, I like a lot of their music too. But you know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there.
Yeah. How do you feel like the city in general supports you? Do you feel like they're embracing you, or do you find any struggles with just Jacksonville supporting you at all?
No, I really don't get what I mean. It's obvious what kind of city I live in. It's always been like that. You know what I mean? A lot of dick pulling and whatever you want to call it. But as far as my whole neighborhood support me. You know what I mean? And I'm from one of the most well-respected neighborhoods in the city. So, I feel like now, for sure, that they see that it's possible. They really behind me. I think the city behind me, for real.
Yeah.
But they gotta keep going.
Yeah. Are you fully aware of the music industry itself? Like, do you have anything that you worry about as far as once you do make it? Because I can for sure see you going big and probably really soon too. Yeah.
Just I ain't with all that dark side shit that they talk about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just independent, and that's the way it's gonna stay. Yeah, that's the way it's gonna stay. So I ain't worrying about all the deals and all that.
So when you say like the dark side of things,
I got a plan.
He said he got a plan. I'm with the plan.
Yeah.
When you say like dark side, how do you feel like you're gonna stay grounded in what you feel and believe now? Because sometimes getting out there is way different, you know, getting out there and seeing like, you know, the contracts, especially like the money and the opportunities. Like, how would you stay grounded in what you feel or believe now?
I tell God thank you every day at 3:07. You know
Okay.
what I mean? That's something I've been doing for over a decade. You know what I mean? I just keep God first, and that's just the way I'm gonna roll. You know what I mean? I ain't money. I've been getting money for 10 plus years, getting on that water. So I mean, money ain't everything, but I definitely need it. You know what I mean? But I ain't doing anything to get it though.
Yeah. And that could be, you know, a reason why it took you this time, you know, like the time, the season, the things that you learned over time took a little bit for you to, you know, get rooted in this so that when these things do come, you know how to handle it.
Right.
Yeah. Everything does happen for a reason.
Exactly.
Okay, well, this has been a lovely interview. I definitely respect you. I look forward to the new project, March 21st.
March 21st.
March 21st.
The Neighborhood Savior. Get ready. Me and Nick got a plan.
Shout out to Nick, man. Shout out to Nick and shout out to No Lazy Bones. We appreciate you and your time.
Yes, ma'am.
And I look forward to what's coming next from PVG Bow.
That's what it is. Appreciate you for having me.
Thank you.